AI is the thing that we're all talking about nowadays. Give me a few examples. How are you using it in your work life? How do you use it in your personal life? What are you already doing that AI has helped you with?
I think summarizing is probably one of the biggest places that I feel like was my aha moment with how much time did this save me? Because there was a couple of places where I was summarizing maybe 500 or more survey responses, and that used to take hours, and I would go through and try to find themes of, on a project I was working on annually. And just this past year, I plugged that right into AI, and I was given all of these key insights within seconds. And so, knowing that added hours to my day to do more strategic things was really helpful. Another way I've used it, even in my personal life, is just planning my daughter's 5th birthday party. So same thing, I could have gone out, gathered activity ideas, snack ideas, all these things. And I told AI as much as I could about the party. These are 5-year-olds. This is the theme. This is how many people. It's a pool party. And AI gave suggestions all the way from activities and themed food and giveaways that I could give. And so it was amazing that it did all of that for me in what would have taken a while.
So back to your use of using AI for summarizing some of your work. How do you know it's doing it correctly?
So I think that with that particular example, it's something I had done for the past 5 years on my own. And so by seeing the results, I was able to immediately compare and say, wow, that's exactly what I used to get. And that's what I can see in the data. And now that I'm getting those themes organized, I can see that it did it in a great way. I think a quicker example is even saying, how can it help me draft an email? So maybe it's something you would have done for your team and you want to send out comms. If you give the most information, so this is the tone, this is the audience, this is what I want it to sound like, this is how I want it to look, and bullets or whatever that is. So I think that in those moments when you see that first draft that AI did for you, you can really say, wow, that was maybe even better than I would have done first try, or I can go from there. So I think it just continues to surprise you the more that you use it. And then from then on, of course, I start with AI now when I'm writing any email.